Hi Aries, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. So we're going to do your week ahead reading today for 21st through to the 27th of September 2020. Sorry, I meant to upload last week and I did do all 12 videos and I uploaded them and listed to the site, but I just didn't have time to kind of do all the tagging and this, that and the other on them. So it came to Thursday, Friday, I was like, should I put it up? And then I was like, it's too late to put it up. So I was determined to put these videos up this week. So this is why you're seeing the cards already down. I haven't shuffled them in on camera because it would mean having to then render the video onto another piece of software and speed the shuffle up and this, that and the other, which I just don't have time to do. So your cards have already been laid, and that might be something that we do. I like shuffling the cards on screen. You guys know that I shuffle on screen, but there's just no time to if I'd done that, I didn't want you to have to sit through a shuffle. So yeah, okay, the cards that we're using this week are for your general message, the Tarot of Dreams by Chira Marchetti. For your career reading, we're using the This Might Hurt Tarot by Isabella Rotman. I hope you can hear this okay, because I can see a certain lag on the video, which is interesting. And the Tarot in Wonderland for the love area here by Barbara Moore. Okay. Spiritual reading is the Believe in Your Own Magic by Amanda Lovelace. And if you want any clarity, we go to the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot, the mini deck. Okay, let's have a look. So what's the general message for the week? I can see a lag on that video. I hope that the sound is okay. That's the only reason I'm not very keen on using the software on the computer to record videos. I always like my HD camera, but then I have to put the SD camera in and render it, which can take time. So the spiritual message is the Nine of Coins. For me, the Nine of Coins is all about valuing the self. It's a card about spending time to appreciate the things that you have. This is the card about independence and enjoying your environment, enjoying your home, enjoying the things that you've accumulated. Focusing on, this is a card about wealth. But also, it is a card about spending time on one's own. It's a number 9 and enjoying that. Wow, Queen of Coins energy. So the Nine of Coins is financial gain. And you've got actually the Queen of Coins looking at the Nine of Coins. So I feel that, I don't think this is a person here. I think this is you. I think the Queen of Coins actually refers to you. And the way that she's looking over at the Nine of Coins, it almost feels like there's a need for you to, as the Queen of Coins, Aries, I haven't even called you Sagittarius. There's a need for you, Aries, as the Queen of Coins, to really focus in on, making more money. Focus in on how you make more money. So it's almost like you need to, with you showing, I believe, as this Queen of Coins, there's a need for you to kind of hone in and focus on how to make more income, because Nine of Coins is the card that would represent financial gain. The Queen of Coins is a businesswoman usually in the tarot. Now, I know Aries, obviously, you're a Queen of Wands or a King of Wands. You're not a King of Pentacles or a Queen of Coins, but you can represent anybody within the tarot. You don't just have to be your own suit. She's looking definitely into that Nine of Coins. So this is somebody who's already making money, this Queen. She's already making money. She's also already really successful. And she's probably focusing on how she makes more money. Also with these two cards as well, they're about the home as well. So there's a need, I think, this week really to start doing a bit of organisation around the home as well. Focus on your living space, your home. Organising your home, getting things comfortable. It's coming into the autumn period now, so maybe there's a little bit of a cleanse that you need to do on the home, that type of thing. But these two cards are definitely representative of building the home and making sure that you're comfortable in the home. There's a lot of choices, but also you could probably look at this and say, well, if you have money, Aries, perhaps it's a good time this week as well to focus on accounting, because the Queen of Coins is an accountant and that's your money. So maybe there's a need to focus on your income, your money, and perhaps saving it, or perhaps there's something about investing money, that type of thing with these two cards here. There's a lot of opportunities around you, I think, with the Seven of Cups energy showing there for growth. I think there's a lot of opportunities with that Seven of Cups for you to grow your income. So therefore, I would say that the focus this week in the general message Aries, would be to focus on your investments, your money, your income, but also for some of you guys, it's about making more money, whether it's through investments or whether it's through, work or setting up a new project or whatever the case is, because I think there's just so many opportunities for growth with the Seven of Cups and the Empress energy showing here. But I feel that with the Page of Cups energy, and also it's an interesting analogy, because you've got the Empress and the Page of Cups, lots of opportunity for growth. But I think with this Page of Cups and the Empress energy, I think that you need to start kind of nurturing this page. And I mean, the Empress and the Page of Cups is pregnancy, basically. If you got Empress and Ace, Empress and Page, they're pregnancy. It's time to start nurturing and bringing life to something new. So perhaps this is a career thing for some of you guys. Perhaps there is a need, Aries, this week, as the Queen of Coins, with your business hat on, to start really focusing in on making more money with the Nine of Coins. There's a lot of opportunities for growth, to grow your money. There's a lot of opportunities for abundance here. But I think that there's a need to really focus in on how you're going to do that going forward, okay? And there's a need to start creating something new. A new path, for example, with this page here, because the Empress and the Page is all about giving life, giving birth. This is a pregnancy thing. This is mother and child, for example. So there's a need for you to start creating something new here, just as an analogy here. There's a need to start creating. I think certainly, perhaps if this is a business thing, Aries, you may want to start devising some form of a new business idea in which you can grow your money. So there's a need to look at new ideas concerning how you enhance and how you grow and how you kind of make more money going forward. Let's have a look at the work reading. Some of you guys are feeling frustrated or trapped with the Eight of Swords energy, or powerless with the Eight of Swords energy. Again, the Page of Coins energy. Well, it's not again the Page of Coins, but it's another coin. Page of Coins in terms of work. Sometimes I get the impression with this Page of Coins, pages are either, and I think if you're feeling powerless with the Eight of Swords and it's connecting with the Page of Coins, it could be that you're in a job that has not advanced. There's been no growth in this job with that Page of Coins, because all pages are young, okay? But also it could be that if you're feeling trapped or you're feeling powerless, again, the concept of looking at developing something new in terms of a career is important, because the Page of Coins is a startup business card. So this girl is looking at the potential of the coin. So if you are feeling trapped, maybe there's a need to look at the potential for what you could do. Maybe there's a need to look at how you can start growing and making more money again through starting a new project, for example, through setting up a new business, for example. Probably you want to look at, if you're feeling powerless and trapped within your job, maybe you want to look at going back to studying something new or retraining perhaps with the Page of Coins this week. Yeah, I definitely get with the Hierophant and the Page of Coins, study. I think if you're feeling trapped where you are, then there's a need to look at retraining and restudying something, studying something here. Because you've got the Hierophant. Hierophant is learning. It's a university. It's a school. It's an education. So, and the Page of Coins is a student. So I actually think that there's a need to probably retrain and look at studying for something new, especially if with the Eight of Swords you're not really going anywhere in your career. If things aren't happening in your career, if you find that you're kind of very kind of thwarted in the career and things aren't really kind of moving, and you've been in the same position or the same, you've been experiencing the same old, or even if you're just bored with your career, there's a need to focus on retraining this week and probably learning and educating yourself maybe for a different career here, or a career that's going to make you more money. So we've got the Knight of Wands. So there's the focus needs to be on moving with that Knight of Wands, traveling, but also not just that. Knight of Wands is ruled by Sagittarius. Sagittarius are the explorers of the zodiac. You can see he's going towards the Hierophant. So there's a need to explore, education. He's exploring, and actually the Knight of Wands is another card that rules Sagittarius is Temperance, and that's all about education as well, getting educated. So there's a need to explore some mode of learning, something new. This week it's about learning something new, because some of you guys are feeling that you've gone as far as you can go where you are. Knight of Wands and the Tower. To me this looks like a sudden exit. A sudden exit, because this is an exit and that's sudden. Okay. And also, what I'm getting from this as well is that that Knight of Wands is moving in a different direction to the Tower. The Tower looks like it, I mean, the Tower is about to fall apart, so I'm wondering if that's where you are. Because it almost looks like you need to escape something that's falling apart with the Tower, you know? To me, this looks like there's a radical change that needs to be taken, because Knights are about change, especially when you get cards like the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. They're about movement. It's almost like a change needs to be radical, or movement needs to be radical here, because the Tower is a radical card. It's like a radical change. So I think that what these are saying is, in work, some of you guys are feeling trapped in your jobs, in what you do. And there's a need now, really, with this Knight of Wands as well, to pursue something where you're learning something. So pursue other studies, for example. There's a need with this Knight of Wands now to focus on the Page of Coins and the Hierophant. Learning a new, skill, for example. Because the Page of Coins is all about skills. This is learning practical skills. So there's a need to focus on learning a different skill. Perhaps for some of you guys, it's a more practical skill. Okay, but I think in one sense this is because you need to quickly move out of whatever that tower is before it falls down. So some of you guys, it may be that the job that you're in doesn't have much time left. Maybe it's time to change course before this explodes. Or this could be your own life. Maybe some of you guys aren't being able to pay the bills, so before everything falls to shit, maybe there's a need to kind of get out of this, so you're making sure that you're okay going forward. It's almost like avoiding the downfall, whether it's in your own life or whether it's in the job that you're in. But also, I think that if you're feeling powerless and bored and fed up with the job that you're in, you need to explore going back to college, learning something else with these cards here. Okay, there's a need for a radical change, I think, for some of you guys. I think that some of you guys have been doing something for a very long time, and now Aries, it's kind of like, enough now. It's time for a radical change. I think I'll go back to college and I'll start retraining for something else. So I think that's certainly going to be something that some of you Sagittarius are really interested in doing this week. For love, we've got the Ten of Wands. So often I see the Ten of Wands as pressure. Somebody who's carrying a lot of burdens with the Ten of Wands, Aries. I didn't call you Sagittarius, I mean Aries. I see some of you guys are carrying a lot of burdens, Aries, with a King of Pentacles. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be. Carrying a huge burden concerning that person. The Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles, this person here, I think, only focuses on money and wealth. Four of Coins. I think you're carrying a lot of burdens with somebody who only focuses on the material. It's not about love, and it would make sense because the Four of Coins, yeah, he's a great guy and everything, but sometimes he can be the type that focuses more on business and money rather than love. What's the next one? I think that some of you guys are probably at a bit of a crossroads concerning that, and this time now this week probably to make a really important decision. You got a Queen of Coins energy showing here as well. A decision whether you want to nurture the relationship. If you're in a relationship with someone, the Queen of Coins would suggest nurturing that relationship. And it's interesting because you got the King and the Queen in the same reading. I think that you are soulmates with this person. I do think that you share the same values, and I think the values that you probably share, Aries, with this individual is that you both want to not just to have a relationship that's fun, but also money is something that matters to both of you. You both want to be in a relationship where you're both really comfortable financially, and you'll both have the same sort of mindset that you want to work towards creating financial abundance within each other, with each other, in your relationship. But I feel the problem is that this King focuses too much on his work and on business, because that's what the Four of Coins is. Four of Coins often means in a love reading you've got somebody who loves you, but they spend a lot of time at work, and they've spent a lot of time trying to create or trying to make more and more money. And also the Four of Coins can be somebody who's selfish as well. So it might be that you're carrying burdens, Aries, because your partner, the King of Coins, is quite selfish with that Four of Coins. Maybe they're not showing you enough love, or they're just focusing in on themselves. Whichever one it is for you, whether it's them focusing too much on work or whether they're a little bit, distant. Sometimes this can be possessive as well. So there's three things to look at here. You're either, I think, carrying pressure with somebody who only focuses on work and making money, doesn't show much love, or you're carrying pressure with somebody who can be quite selfish, only really thinks about themselves, or you're carrying pressure with someone here who seems to be very possessive, maybe with the Four of Coins. But I think because they're two coin cards, it more than likely could be work. I think with the Judgment energy that this week is going to be kind of like make or break week for you, because some of you guys have a big decision to make here with the Judgment energy as to whether you want to continue to nurture this relationship with such a person. Let's have a quick look at what the spiritual message for the week is. Homeward, take yourself out on a date. Let's quickly read that card. So number 42. So slow down. It's time to press pause and contemplate before the next leg of your journey. It's in those solitary, introspective moments where we learn the most interesting and eye-opening things about ourselves. Take yourself out on a date of sorts, even if it's just a quiet and cozy night at home. Enjoy your own company. Fantastic reading, Aries. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. If you would like your own private reading, click on the link in the comment section below or the end screen. Please make sure that you like the video, that you share it with others, and that you subscribe if you have not subscribed already. And also, please make sure you leave a comment. It doesn't have to be much. It could just be hi or thanks or whatever it is, But please make sure you leave a comment after the video has finished, simply because it helps the algorithms and it helps the growth of the channel. All right, that's the reading. Take care, my loves. See you next week. Bye-bye.